Hello, everybody. My name is Elyas. I own a frame shop in New York called Big Apple Auxiliary and Framing. I'm also the co-founder of FramingPOS. So today, me and my partner Aslan, we're going to talk about some progress we've made and see if you guys have any questions, and we'll take those. Aslan, how's it going, man?
I'm good. How are you doing, Mo?
Good, very good. All right, look. So I'm going to talk about the software first for people who have any questions initially. So how are you going to find us? You're going to go to FramingPOS. It's at the bottom left of your screen, framingpos.com. It's going to give you all the details and the information. If you're a user, you go in, you click on login, you can log in to your regular account. What does it cost? It's $55 a month with no contracts. You get the first 30 days for free, so you can try it out if you want. And there's zero setup fee. And how does your data gets converted? All your data, all your historical data, customers, work orders, invoices, payments, they all get converted. So no problems. What can we convert from? Any software that is modern. As long as it's not DOS based, it converts from. So you get QuickBooks, Square, whatever else you got, we'll be happy to convert it for you. You will also get a PDF copy of all your invoices and work orders, so you have a backup, so you can see your historical data. That'll be also migrated into our point of sale software. Again, the website is framingpos.com. All right, Azan. So you've got a couple of improvements this week I want to talk about. You've got pick list, buy list, and also the other one is the printing module. You want to tell me about the printing module for now? Let me see which one I have open here. Is it the printing here? Let me just check. Yeah, okay, I've got the printing module. You want to give me a quick summary and I'll do a demo for them?
Sure. So the printing, basically, you set it up under your products tab. So do you want me to share first, or
Yeah, why don't we do that? Yeah, go to printing.
okay.
Yeah,
Here, let me share my
that's in
screen.
staging 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So here is the print lab
Make it
module.
larger if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
Yeah, thank you.
Zoomed in a little bit. So here you can find it under products and go to print lab. This UI, we're still working on it. It's going to look a little nicer, but this is just the initial of what it looks like. You can add different headers. You can add subheaders to it. For example, if I want to make like a
Give it a useful name. Let's call it
sure.
face mount, for example.
Face mount.
Yep.
Okay, we can add a header. Under the headers, we can add multiple subheaders like you have here. You have one
Yep.
for scanning, for scan one for this, and then you can also add different items to it. And then once you do that, you can price them. You can do it either per piece. So for example, this is $15 per piece, or you can do it per square inch, where this is like 0.65 per square inch. And then once you have all your items set up here, you can go into your work orders. So let's go to a work order. Let me create a new one. Just gonna give it size. So if you scroll all the way here underneath of everything else, we have a new module called Print Lab. So here we can, for example, check whichever ones we want to apply to this work order. So for example, if I want to scan up to 11 by 14, I click this and I put in a quantity. Let's say 1. That gives me a quantity of 25. If I want to increase the quantity by 2, it just multiplies the per piece price with the 25. So it becomes $50. Same thing with this one, for example. This is the other header. If I apply this, let's do a quantity of 1. We can add a length of like 16, 20, 20. And then it automatically calculates the square inch price as well.
So I put enhanced matte paper there as an example. I also put in cold pressed natural. You can add canvas. You can add your Beretta. You can add all types of paper types here. This is all the paper we carry. You have a decent amount of paper in here. So these are all my paper rolls. So you can add all the paper rolls you want. You can define the price. You can define the price by size, which would be the top header with the scanning. This can easily, the scanning part could easily be in the printing. And the scanning could also be by square inch or by square centimeter or millimeter if your country uses that unit of measure. Sorry about that. I interrupted you, but I just want to give an example of that.
Yeah, no problem. So basically, this gives you the total price of the printing, which you got 210 if you add up these two amounts. And then you can see that reflected in your totals as well. And then that's basically how you add printing to the work orders.
This
Do
looks
you have any
cool.
questions for that, Mo?
No, this is cool. I like how this came out. This looks really neat. I know you're not happy with the user interface and the setting
Yeah.
page, but you know the user is going to use the setting page one day, and then
Mhm.
they adjust it maybe once every month, once every a quarter, maybe, or some maybe not even every quarter. So I like how it is. I know you like it to look even nicer. So thank you for that. I think it looks great.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
problem.
So the next thing we've got done, which is cool, is the production. You want to show us what the production was? Okay, Aslan is going to log into the other um, server right now, and so that has what we call a pick list and a buy list. So a pick list would be you take a bunch of orders, you're going to come in, and then you're going to create a list of all the items you got to find. Okay, do I have enough glass? Do I have enough plexi? Do I have enough frame? And so on. And then you have to check sizes. And then you're going to go and you're going to say, okay, I have this and I have that. And then that's going to be added to the pick list, to the buy list. So you have a pick list, that's everything you sold. And you say, okay, I have this already. I don't need it. I don't have this. I need it. And then you go to a buy list. And now we're going to show you a demo. Are you ready, Aslan?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
So as Mo mentioned, the list is basically created from all your incomplete work orders, and it contains all your required mats, moldings, glazing, all that stuff. So if I go into this pick list, for example, here you can see under the molding section, we have all the moldings that are required. Currently, we have only 4, and then the quantity of the molding required as well. And then here under buy this, under this column here, you can just click on either if you have enough of this item in stock, you can click enough. If you don't have any, you can click none. You can put in a specific amount. Let's say you want, I don't know, 10 feet. You can put that in as well. Or
So
you can,
this means regardless of how much you need, you just want to buy 10 feet, right, Aslan?
yeah, exactly.
So that would add 10 feet to the item. If you notice in the middle, it says total length 15 and the dimension size. But if you say 10, you're overriding it. You went to the back and you're like, oh, I've got 6 feet of this. I just need 10 more. So you just put that, and the buy list is going to show you only 10 feet.
Yeah, exactly. This is more like a manual override if you don't want to use any of the buttons. But then you look at the moldings, same thing for the mat boards. You know, you can click whatever you want, enough, ignore, and then the glazing, same deal. And then once you have everything, you can either you can close the pick list by clicking here and closed. You can mark it as checked, and then you can send this pick list to a buy list. So let me look at what that looks like. Again, the pick list and buy list are both under the production section here on the left. And then once you go into a buy list, so this tells you exactly what items you need to buy and in what quantity. So you can
And
see,
all the work orders related to it. So if you want to check, go to
yeah,
a certain work order and say, hey, what's going on? You can check some of that stuff too.
yeah, exactly. So if I want to like go back to, let's say, work order 2641, I can click there, and it opens up work order 2641. And then this is the total length and the amount that we need to buy from what we got in the pick list. And the same thing for the mat boards and the glazings as well.
Now, this is our testing server. It doesn't have pictures, but on our
Mhm.
production server, we have the pictures for most of the frames and most of the mats. I don't know if the mats are showing right now, but I know for the frames, so you can see pictures of exactly what you're looking to buy. Right now, it shows broken picture because we're doing this on a testing server.
Mhm.
Azan, is the export to Excel also finished already?
Yeah, so let me double check. I can try to export this to CSV.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Let me open this up. Right, so here we got
Can you
the,
expand? Can you make this bigger? Zoom in
yeah,
like 3, 4 times. It's a little too small for me to see.
yeah.
Oh, there you go. Okay, cool.
Here we got the work order numbers,
Oh, this is actually cool, Azan. Let me
vendors.
take this one if you don't mind.
Sure.
So if you guys look at it, if you can highlight row 2, Row 2 at the column I, it says summary. That means you need 15 feet of this. And so we overrode this manually, if you can remember. But it says
Mhm.
for all the following work orders, and it shows every single work order and every single individual size. So you can make a manual change if you want. You can say, okay, I want to change the following here. Line 9 also is a summary. So you can see it's all this AMPF molding, 2411M, and it gives you a whole bunch of work orders that include that order. And it says you need 84 feet of this one. Now, line 16, row 16, that's just a single item, and it says you need 3 frames, and the dimensions are 100 by 100. Man, that's a big frame. But but it tells you exactly what you need, and then the calculation is going to be based on whatever you did. So if you put a calculation of I need 12 feet of this, that will tell you. There's a description of it, and then you can. This is the next style, so you can do whatever you want with this to help you out. Azan, I think the production and the printing module look really good. I'm
Mhm.
excited to start seeing this in the actual production server, so we can start using this in the shop. Looks really good.
Yeah,
Well done.
looks pretty good.
Okay, I think this is it for us today. Azan, do you have anything anything else to add today?
No, nothing from me.
Okay, likewise here. I'm going to try to do 2 live streams a week so I can take any questions and talk to you guys soon. Thank you.
All right, have a good one.
Bye-bye.